Okay, in regards to the Uvalde shooting, I have a lot of important information and about mass shootings that have been going on here in general. Okay, so let me tell you a little bit about me. For those of you who might be new or in law enforcement, I don't know if my videos are suppressed all the way or not. I assume that they are. But I'm going to put this out there anyway because it's part of my belief. It's similar to Revelation 18, where I tell the complete truth and I don't have any complicity with Babylon's system. Okay, I tell the complete truth. No hidden codes, no wordplay, nothing like that. All right, so I just came across a video where this cop who was, I guess he's explaining, I can't watch videos because of my condition, he resembles sort of the San Jose police chief. Now some people think that's neither here nor there. And if that was by itself in a different circumstance, I'd say, hey, you know what, that's neither here nor there. But I know for sure, and I've been researching this for years, and there's no viable counter argument to this irrefutable fact that there are many occultist organizations, okay, in America and all over the world. Okay, there are millions and millions of people in occult groups. There's Freemasons who have police patches, okay, and military patches. I'm sure there's FBI, and I don't remember any FBI patches, but there's patches for these different secret societies. And we know for sure that national security and FBI, they're not taking these organizations seriously as a threat, which strongly implicates these organizations as having merged with the state. And there's all kinds of information to that effect. You know, George Washington and Benjamin Franklin, all the history of Masons in this country. So what was this shooting about? The shooting was about, first and foremost, occultists killing people. They're sexual sadists, okay? The Zeus, for example, is a murderous, rape by deception person who raped countless people, all kinds of variations for the stories. And the stories are formulas. And I'll tell you for sure that the statues are actually based on people like the cult of the empire, the cult of the emperor, okay, the cult of the leaders, the rich and influential people in Greece and Rome. Okay, the reason why I'm telling you this, you say, what does that have to do with the shooting? Because there's a lot of explaining that goes into what is going on. So why did this guy, Salvador Ramos, okay, do this shooting? Well, first of all, you know, he's said to be from El Salvador, which, whether or not he's a gang member or not, they implicate MS-13 and 18th Street, and that goes back to this satanic kind of symbolism. Probably the most pronounced street gang in America in regards to Satanism is probably MS-13, and they're associated with El Salvador, okay? And his last name, Ramos, is an anagram for raw sum, and I'm sure it's also a cryptogram too, and there's a long story why that is. Most of this stuff is stuff that kids can figure out. You know, it's basic wordplay. It's like the game Scramble, charades. These games are part of an expression. They're derived from occultists, right? They became popular because of occultists, okay? So this shooting, first and foremost, is occult rituals. And part of that ritual, okay, connects to Osiris and the cult of Isis in Rome, okay, the cult of Hippocrates, a form of Horus. It connects to these various things, right? The Roman perspective of Egypt, the Greco-Roman perspective, okay? So who am I? I'm the top martial artist. There was a stick-fighting priest of Osiris. Horus is a god of war. The Greco-Roman system is derived from Set, right? Chaos and Anarchy, where Set is a deity of chaos. And Zeus and Jupiter, who is the Roman form of Zeus, is said to be Set's counterpart. So what happened in the shooting? Okay, they're sending coded messages to me, okay, as part of the ritual. I don't know when these shootings are going to take place, but I know the general formula, and I know that people are being punished for not rallying to me, okay, and exposing this. The devil likes hidden in plain view because he knows that everyone is supposed to obey God through me, and that will make it harder for him to do what he's trying to do. The devil is the adversary. Read John, for example. He says that, you know, the prince of this world is going to persecute him for a purpose, right? Because Jesus wanted make it so everyone knew at that time on the occult and scripture-based timeline that everyone knew that he was from God. At this time, people are supposed to rally to me and obey God through me, okay, and to face adversity and the adversary. Satan means adversary, okay, and Satan is also a play on words for set on, which goes back to the leopard, okay, the Bacchanalia, Dionysus, okay, Bacchus, okay, Pan and Bess, and it has to do with the rosette pattern of the leopard and the Rosetta Stone, where the yellow is for Horus, the sun god, the black is for the storms and the darkness and the prince of darkness, Set. Okay, Setan, Set in Anu, Set and On, which is Ayunu, which is Heliopolis, which is called center. Ra in Hebrew means evil, because the Jews who screened out Isaiah and them, they worshiped the devil. And the Jews who saw it more my way, they screened out like Isaiah, Jeremiah, Hosea, Amos, Zechariah, son of Berechiah, so on and so forth. Okay? So what is going on here is people are supposed to obey God through me. And they do bitch-ass shit that fucking is ridiculous. Like they change my voice, they change my image, because I am not the typical black person born in America. My dad is from Nigeria. My mom's white. My dad's a brain surgeon. My mom's a general surgeon, National Merit Scholar. Okay, I'm the top martial artist. I have a top martial arts challenge going back to 2013, another one 2012. So it's going to be 9 years on December 20th of this year. Okay, from the 2013 challenge. Kuro Obi means black belt. I can't stress that enough. Okay, Obi. This is a core proof. So write this down. You say, well, what's he talking about? What's he talking about? Why him? Why him? Because Kuro Obi means black belt. Okay, and Jiu-Jitsu wears black belt. Karate, okay, Kung Fu wears a sash, also called an Obi. Okay, Kempo, okay, Taekwondo, and on and on and on and on and on, right? Because they all know the source is African. Okay, and again, Set, his color on the rosette is, on the actual leopard pattern, not the Rosetta Stone is black, okay, for darkness, right? The black arts, the occult. And then there's people who wear white, which happens to do with the moon and lunacy and lunar cycles and mean a lunatic. And that has to do with them superimposing, okay, themselves, like with propaganda on the idea of the Son of God and people being right with God. All the churches are occult centers, or they wouldn't be allowed to exist. Okay, occultists basically run society, they run the world. Okay, and there's 6 satanic fucks. For those of you who have trouble believing that, think about the government being corrupt. Why is it so corrupt? Why doesn't anyone do anything? Because they're occultists. Their deals are hidden. Occult means hidden. It's behind the scenes. Hades is a play on words for hides. Okay, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Alter ego. Chthonic alter egos. Okay? Split personalities. Really people taking on, it's like they're acting and they're using psychology, cult psychology, like they did in Greece and Rome. Okay? So it says, when they talk about Horus, okay, they're talking about the Greco-Roman perspective. They don't know African perspective. They're not African. Okay, they're hand-me-down. They don't know what they're talking about. The guys in African who did witchcraft, they didn't know what they're talking about because they did witchcraft. They did psychology. So the guys who did voodoo and all, and the ancient version of that, those guys didn't know what the hell they're talking about. The Greeks and the Romans didn't know what the hell they're talking about because God is a warrior. Exodus 15:3. Only the martial art order knows God. That's why Jesus in the Bible said, okay, he said, only the Son has seen the Father. Okay, only the Father truly knows the Son, and only the Son truly knows the Father. Because this is martial arts. That's why in Revelation 19, it said the heavenly warrior defeats the beast. What kind? A guy in armor? Did Jesus wear armor? No, he didn't wear armor. David, when he faced Goliath, refused the armor of King Saul. Okay, this is martial arts. It's natural, supernatural, mind, body, soul, spirit. It's monotheistic. Hebrew is an Afro-Asiatic language. The Afro comes first. These are African martial arts. Champion, see, ham, pie, on. Okay, Abraham. Amos 9:7, the Africans, the Cushites, are the same as the Israelites because these guys were Semites. And that spirit of the African martial art order, they were trying to embody and superimpose themselves on. That's why Israel is Israel and Israel. But I don't want to go on and on about this. To make a long story short, okay, because people won't rally to me and organize, these people might edit my videos. There's all kinds of funny stuff they can do. You're not even preserving what I'm saying, because everyone is out of order. You look at Horus, you do a quick Google search, it said he sought to restore the divine order, the moral precision. What kind of morality? True morality, sacred morality, universal pinpointed morality, moral precision, with no viable counterargument. Decision and precision are connected. So a lot of their demands on people have to do with sexual control. There's a sexual component for culture. Marquis de Sade, the mark of the beast. Marquis, ram, key meaning earth energy, versus ka meaning spirit. Okay, and also we see the crow goes ka, because they believe in the spirit of the dead. And that's where you get the Jim Crow, Aleister Crowley, the Crow the movie, C. Row, which row? Row man, the row on the pyramid, and so on and so forth. Okay, rhyme and reason, wordplay, reason and treason, rebellion, satanic liberation, Isis, Demeter, Hecate, Liber, Dike, Themis, Hera. All these ideas that are from their family lines that are worldly. It says Satan is the god of the world, and he offered Jesus the kingdoms of the world because the world is run by occultists like Caiaphas, who rejected the idea that one should carry his cross and rally to the King of Kings. He said, why should we die for one man? Because he didn't understand principle in its truest form, because he's from the cult of the flesh, the beta that didn't grow up. He wasn't raised right to be righteous, Mr. Right on the right path, in his right mind doing the right thing, because he's a bitch-ass motherfucker. The light and the right. And I'm not talking about the right wing. Just like the left and the middle, they worship the devil. It's the right and left wing of the serpent, the dragon. The wings symbolize to traverse, okay? To ride on the wind of the wings, the messenger, the wings, to traverse where? To psychology, rape cult, theater arts, Dionysus, bitch? Or to traverse with focus, moral intensity, universal pinpoint, and moral precision, moral might, moral maturity, moral determination to the source, which is God. So these people are doing all kinds of bitch-ass shit, interfering with my speeches, okay? Because they want to put on some Greek thong, click their heels like fairy elf ninnies, and be like, I would do it better than him, because a lot of them are LGBT people. These particular types of LGBT people, these particular types are fucked in the head. They fixate. They're like crazy people that fixate on children. They're like serial killers. They fixate. Just like we see these mass shooters. They fixate. And then they believe in the cult of sacrifice, because they're fucking insane and they're bitch. So when they get coerced by the higher level Satanists, they're like, okay. And they agree to doing despicable things like shooting up schools. Obviously something I'd never do, something I'd never order. But these people worship the fucking devil. And they like to call good evil and evil good, just like it says in the Bible. Well, I probably won't have enough time to upload this as it is, and especially if I go on and on. But trust me, I know about this shooting and why it happened. And I'm the son of 2 doctors, one a brain surgeon. I'm the top martial artist ever. That's why you should believe me. Okay? I'm not a conspiracy theorist. These are the facts. I'm not someone in the news, though some of them seem cool sometimes. These are the facts. Okay? I'm not the police. These are the facts. Not what they're allowed to say, and accepting the mark of the beast. Okay? The betas, Goliath the beast, the wolf in sheep's clothes, the ancient serpent, the devil, the viper, the dog, did not come for the dogs. Now listen really carefully. Together, to get her. Pirate is rape and scrambled. Prepare is pre-rape scrambled. Compare is come rape. Intimidate, in time I date. The word dates is add set. Is that a coincidence? No fucking way. I'd love to hear these people like, well, he has a mental disorder, and he thinks there's hidden messages in words. Then what the fuck is an anagram, genius? Why is it called a magic spell? Like, I gotta explain this shit.